Tonight on the University Report, we'll take a look at the rally in the park, find out how the Student Senate meeting went, and see what's up with the local book fair. Good evening and welcome to the University Report. I'm Ben Higgins.
And I'm Ross McBee. Here are tonight's top stories. Kill the Bill was just one of the many chants that was heard in the Platteville March 3rd at the city park. Many people gathered in protest of the budget repair bill proposed by Governor Scott Walker. The protest then proceeded to march through downtown Platteville before heading over to Dairy Queen.
Kill the bill! 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 Kill the bill!
The Platteville Plan Commission met in the City Council chambers on Monday evening, March 7th. Some of the issues discussed involved granting conditional use permits to Queen Bee Radio and Iverson Construction of Wisconsin. Also, the Commission discussed granting planned unit development / conditional use permits for Knath and Bruce Architects regarding lot fronting on Phillips Road. The Plan Commission meets on the second Monday of each month and is open to the public, who are encouraged to attend.
The Student Senate met this past Monday night, March 7th, to discuss the upcoming campus-wide campaigns for the president and vice president positions. The meeting was mandatory for all who want to run for either of the positions. During the meeting, they talked about the rules that the candidates will have to follow during the campaign. We were able to sit down with Corey McCullough, current vice president and chairman of the election committee, to discuss more.
We discussed advertising and kind of the rules regarding that, kind of stipulations with those distances from buildings. The candidates set a spending limit of $500. We discussed how they basically formulate that budget and when they need to submit that by. We also discussed various means of media, how we as the elections committee are going to get information out to the students, such as a debate, an ad in the Exponent that's kind of a side-by-side comparison of the tickets. Other than that, it was all just kind of pretty general meat and potatoes of the elections code.
The Historic Preservation Commission of the City of Platteville met Tuesday for their weekly meeting. They discussed topics such as approval of walking tours and the use of grant funds. Also discussed was the success of the 2011 Historic Expo held this past Saturday. If you would like to get involved with the committee, contact the city manager at the number below.
On Tuesday night, the University Counseling Services held a Safe Zone workshop in the Student Center. Counselors taught students and staff how to be an ally for lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender individuals. The training gives you the knowledge and resources to be a big help in your community. If you would like to learn more about this training or future training, contact Deidre Dalsing at 608-342-1865. On Wednesday, March 9th, International Student Services held an open house from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Students could come to the offices of the International Program, located on the first floor of Rose Hall, and ask questions about education abroad, or take a look at the Confucius Institute here on campus. Students who may have missed the open house can still find information about international programs located at the web address below.
The Distance Learning Center visited Otzman Hall this past Tuesday to spread information about their online bachelor's and master's degrees. They will be visiting the Engineering Hall again on March 28th and 30th from 10 to noon on the first floor lobby. For more information on the degrees and how to get registered for online classes, visit the address at the bottom of your screen.
Coming up on the University Report, we'll take a look at the International Women's Day potluck.
And we'll also take a look at the meeting of the Platteville Common Council. Stay tuned.
Every pet comes with a unique set of hopes and dreams. And one common wish, a happy, healthy life. Start with early and regular visits to your veterinarian for vaccinations and disease protection. Regular exams help diagnose, treat, and prevent serious health problems. See that your new pet grows up healthy and happy. Call your veterinarian today. A message from your local veterinarians.
Thanks. You believe this guy?
Are you trying to start a wildfire?
Sorry. Pass the honey?
9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Mom! Mom!
What?
You can't find Ichabod.
What?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
With video games, I'm always choosing between what my kids want and what I think is best for them.
Hey, Mom, how about this one?
Which is why I love these new rating summaries. They let me know exactly what's in the game. Combat, explosions, 2 female warriors, exposed cleavage.
Maybe the other one's better.
Yeah. Get your free game rating summary today, and with it, the world's most powerful weapon, knowledge.
The Southwest Health Center Foundation sponsored a Books Are Fun book fair on Tuesday, March 8th. The fair featured a wide assortment of books, just in time for spring. The University Report caught up with the fair's proprietor, Bernadette Carter, for a few words. With what?
The Badger Bar in downtown Platteville, Wisconsin, played host to the International Women's Day potluck dinner on Tuesday, March 8th. Originally launched in Denmark in 1911, International Women's Day is celebrated by women across the globe who join together to celebrate women's struggle for equality. With 2011 marking its 100th anniversary, Grant County native Lou Ann Domain organized the celebratory event, which often passes each year without widespread recognition in the U.S. for women in the surrounding area.
Interested in pursuing an education in the print communications industry? The Pagel Graphic Arts Scholarship Fund is now offering a scholarship to those who meet the qualifications. Applications are available at the Financial Aid Office in Brigham Hall. The deadline is March 15, 2011. If you have questions, contact Sarah Blevins at 608-342-1836. On Tuesday evening, March 8th, students went to Doudna Hall to participate in a photography class. The class was taught by Stephen Gassman, who shared techniques and tips on how to take pictures from close range. Students were required to have a camera with macro capabilities and a tripod to participate. If you are interested in future classes, contact the Continuing Education Office at the number below.
Excel Basics was held in the Carmen Library basement from 6 to 9 p.m. Tuesday evening. Instructed by Grant Hankey, students learned how spreadsheets can help make the task of working with data easier. Students also learned to create basic worksheets in Microsoft Excel, using rows and columns to structure data. They also found out how to cut, paste, and insert data into cells and use the sorting feature.
There are many athletes on campus, but one student athlete that stands out is junior cornerback Tommy Magna. Tommy has created the Go Live slogan and apparel you have seen many student athletes wearing on campus. We had a chance to meet up with Tommy to find out exactly what Go Live means.
A type of confidence that people want to have and that people think they have. Started when I was at Truman State University, my first year of college. I was with a couple of my friends, and at football practice we would have a tempo or a type of practice when you're never allowed to go fully tackle our own teammates. And so if we did a scrimmage or something like that, and the coaches would say, all right, this is live, so it's full tackle, full, there's no slow up, there's no slowing down. And so when we would hear, the tempo is live, that got us excited. Say we're going live, we're talking about it in the huddle and on the field, so, we just started saying it, and that's how it came about. Go live.
The Distance Learning Office is looking for a technology assistant. If hired, you will be required to provide help desk support and help create and run web pages using Flash and other rich media files. The job is 15 to 20 hours per week between Sunday and Friday. Summer work is required. To apply, submit your resume to the address at the bottom of the screen. Senior Vice President of HSE and Company, Jeffrey G. Belonga, gave an infrastructure report on the city of Platteville Tuesday evening.
I direct you to just below that, the Muskegon, Michigan issue, which is a general obligation, same tax exempt, but it's an A+. Now keep in mind, A+ is only one level below our AA-. Yet there's a 45 basis point differential in what they received.
Almost a 0.5% interest rate.
That's correct. Almost a full 0.5%. That 45 basis points on your issue saved you $83,394 on just that issue alone. That's the significance of being a AA- versus an A+.
Belonga's report was a part of the Platteville Common Council meeting in which licenses to traffic in fermented malt beverages and intoxicating liquors were discussed, as well as a walk/run permit for the National MS Society. All meetings take place in the council chambers of Platteville City Hall and are open to the public.
Coming up on the University Report, we have an interview with UWP professor Melissa Gormley to talk about the Campus Climate Survey. Stick around.